You're listening to Mentoring Developers. So my question is, should we try to find personal mentor?
Yeah, I can jump into that again. I think it's a good question. And it's also, some of these things we often find that we're talking about many different things at once, but, the notion of a personal mentor and even, that last little point you had mentioned about how, if somebody had the inclination to even being a mentor, that you do kind of have to wrap up where it's like, I don't know what metaphor you want to use, three-legged stool or whatever, as you mentioned, like you have kind of like an aptitude, and then you have the time, but then you very much do have that kind of thing, like the inclination and like, or does this person simply care? Where, I don't know, if you guys have any backgrounds, with any teachers in your family, but both my mom and my sister are school teachers. And I often tell them, that they have the only noble job in the family, because what I do is certainly not as noble as being a teacher, but I do have a bit of that kind of, urge sometimes is to be able to say like, I do have a bit of an inclination that I want to end up helping folks out, so I think to know, if you have that inclination, you have that general sense of like caring for another human being, kind of aspect, that's going to be kind of a critical thing. And if that kind of equates to being a personal mentor, opposed to more diffuse one, I think, I'm just reiterating effectively what you said, but the idea is being able to look at, somebody, be able to know them personally, give a darn, about them, that's going to be a lot better than basically just simply, as we talked about maybe a little earlier, before our conversation is that it's not a Stack Overflow question you're responding to. You're actually looking at this human being like Arslan or Mike, opposed to just somebody that's typing in a comment field.
Yeah, because the other side of the coin would be that you form a group, and as a group you find sort of a spiritual leader or a mentor. You could say, well, we're these 5 people that are trying to accomplish something together, but we're kind of a little bit lost. Will you be a sort of a mentor, somebody that we can ask questions with? And that could be, for me, it's if somebody asked me, then I would be more inclined to help a group, because then I would know that my time will be, the same amount of effort or a similar amount of effort will help 5 people instead of 1. So from, as a volunteer mentor, thank you so much for listening.
For show notes and transcripts, visit us at mentoringdevelopers.com.